Opposition parties lambast government for a lack of progress around youth unemployment. And Matale says his administration doesn't need youth wage subsidies to employ young people. I'm Esther Kalu. Opposition parties have lambasted government for a lack of progress around youth unemployment and education. Many opposition politicians believe that not enough is being done to promote youth development. DA leader Helen Zille says the government has failed to respond to the unemployment crisis. The DA has been lobbying for the implementation of the youth wage subsidy, which Kosatu says will not benefit the youth. UDM leader Bantu Holomisa has lamented a lack of basic infrastructure that so many schools still have to contend with. IFP leader Mongosutu Buthelezi says South Africa is in crisis and young people who can't find jobs are the ones suffering the most. Gauteng Premier Nomvula Mokonyane says government is succeeding in providing education to everyone. She was speaking at the 36th anniversary of the commemoration of the June 16th uprising in Soweto yesterday. Mokonyane says the 1976 generation must be pleased to know that the South Africa of today encourages children to learn in a language of their choice, irrespective of race or gender.
Today, government is in pursuit of ensuring that there's quality education for all, and most importantly, there is no influx control or separate development. And indeed, that's the reason why we have to celebrate.
Limpopo Premier Castle Matale says his administration doesn't need youth wage subsidies to employ young people. He was addressing the June 16th rally at Hasekororo outside Zanin. On Friday, the DA marched to Matale's office to demand that his administration consider paying young people a monthly youth wage subsidy to curb the problem of youth unemployment. The SABC's Rudzani Chivase reports.
Premier Matale says he's working with the mining companies in the province to create jobs for young people. He says there are a number of infrastructure projects in the province, such as road construction, which employ young people. Hundreds of young people from all over the province attended the June 16 rally at Hasekororo outside Zanin. Rosan Chivase, SABC Radio News, Zanin.
Earlier, Minister in the Presidency Collins Chebane, giving the main Youth Day address in Port Elizabeth, said the deadlock over the youth wage subsidies had to be speedily resolved. 3 people have been killed and 5 others injured in an accident in Tabanchu near Bloemfontein in the Free State. Netcare 911 spokesperson Jeff Wicks says 2 cars collided head-on before a third crashed into both of them. The 3 died at the scene. The injured were taken to a nearby hospital.